size, was able to go off the tackler and get outside.
Yeah, I think outside the tackles, he's tougher to bring down. Stiff arm there, runs through another one, shoves that guy by.
And finally, it's Bo Kroenke who brings him down. 1st and 10 from the Lincoln 37. And there you see Winters, how about that, on the bench as they're checking him out. Looks like they're looking at his right leg.
Knee or pulling that sleeve back up.
So 1st down and 10 as Winters just readjusts some things. And now a handoff to Stevenson on the inside, and Stevenson plows his way. And it looks like he lost the ball.
The ground.
He did indeed, and Nate Hesse comes up with it for Lincoln. So a turnover. Winters has to go out for a little equipment problem, and his replacement puts it on the ground. It's another turnover, and Lincoln has it as Hesse recovers the fumble.
Look like they stripped him out, or playing turnover game here for both teams.
Each team with 2 turnovers. Hayti with the lead, 14-0, 7:40 to go before halftime. So Beeman calls for the ball, and it's a handoff again, and again, it's a good run by Kaler. Gage Kaler with the carry for 7 yards on a play that's been pretty productive for the Lincoln Cardinals.
Yeah, really just a good up the middle there. They found a way to kind of find some gaps and gash him there for about a 6-yard, 7-yard gain.
Winters is back in the game as he plays both ways. And so that's good to see. 2nd and 3. Beeman again in the shotgun. Looks to hand off to Kaler. Kaler takes it. He'll go and stretch for the 1st down. It'll be a 1st down for the Cardinals on 2 Gabe Kaler runs.
Really outstanding, just maintaining his motion, hitting the ball, hitting the hole very hard. Gets hit that first hit, goes forward. It's still rolling. As he's rolling, he's still not down, stretches the ball out. Gets it pretty close to the 1st down. They're going to go ahead and measure.
I thought on the second effort he would have it. Let's see.
I thought so too.
It's going to be 3rd down and about an inch.
Pretty close.
Gage Kaler, 4 rushes for 26 yards, averaging 6.5 yards per rush. The Cardinals have 5 rushing yards, and they have 37 passing yards for 42 yards of total offense. Hayti has 198 yards of total offense, yet it's just 14-0.
Yeah, they really had those 2 big plays, which got a lot of that, and they've chunked some things up, but fumble and some turnover on downs, and Lincoln's hanging around.
They have 198 yards of total offense. 1 play was for 50 and a touchdown. 1 was for 62 and a touchdown. So you take out those 112 yards, and they're right around 70. So let's see what Lincoln can do here on 3rd and inches. Full house in the backfield with Beeman. I expect he may just take this himself. He will. It looks to me like he got the 1st down. He does.
Yeah, just a straight quarterback run here. Beeman moves the chains.
They've run that play a couple of times, and it's been fruitful for at least 1 yard, and that's all they needed right there. 1st down for the Cardinals. And this would be interesting, Dion, if they can go down the field and take some time off the clock and score, and all of a sudden it's 14-7 at the half. It's a different ball game than what you expected.
Yeah, especially after the first couple series of this game where it looked like Hayti was just going to run all over him.
Kaler to the right of Beeman in the backfield. Looking to throw is Beeman. He chucks it out to the left side. It's Hesse. He's got the catch. It's going to be a gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 47.
Just a quick little out here. Good catch and throw. That's got to be a confidence builder for Beeman.
And good job by Coach LeFevre getting him some easy throws so maybe he can get a little confidence. And I really think that his perception in the game changed on the 40-yarder to Hesse on 3rd and long. 2nd and 5, Kaler in the backfield again. This time they'll fake to Kaler. Back to pass. Beeman looking, running to his right. Now does throw it, and it's caught by Kroenke. And Kroenke's inside the 45-yard line, near the 40 for a Cardinal first down.
Great awareness here by Beeman as he's rolling out, because it looked like he was just going to go ahead and run, but he keeps his eyes downfield, spins out here. He's looking. Kroenke comes back to him, sits down in the dead spot of the zone. They get another first down.
So into Hayti territory at the 41-yard line. It's first down and 10 for the Cardinals. 5:50 clock rolling here in the second quarter. This time Kaler to the left of Beeman. Beeman takes the snap, keep it himself, and that's going to pick up maybe a yard as the tackle is made by Weatherspoon, and also on the spot was Robinson.
Yeah, Beeman's had about 4 of those little runs. A couple of them have gone about 3-4 yards, but they on the first down, that's what they needed on that third and short, fourth and short.
Rain for the moment has stopped here at Furrow Field, but I feel like the temperature has dropped a bunch too.
Yeah, we've got some changing weather.
2nd and 9, 5 minutes to go. Beeman off to the right, nearly intercepted. That one floated on him again. Tried to hit Hesse out there, and Naquan Harris is there playing defense.
Well, I think they're trying to do some outs, just so he's just quick 3-step and release. I don't know if they feel like they've got enough time with the offensive line and the pass rush of Hayti to really kind of go downfield with anything.
So 3rd and 9 from the 40. They have to get it to the 31-yard line. That's the yard to make line. And you might think that Lincoln might be in 4-down territory here. Beeman back to pass. Looking, and he's hit, and it goes right to Winters. Winters takes it, and he will go the distance. Touchdown, Hayti. I believe that'll be a fumble recovery. Either way, the ball never touched the ground, so whether it's a fumble or interception, Winters caught it and took it the other way.
Yeah, the pass rush was coming, and you could see Beeman kind of feel it a little bit, and he was trying to get out here.
That's interesting.
I think that's a fumble. We'll have to see what the stat guys say.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a fumble. It was out before his hands started going, and you want to talk about bad luck. Not only do you get hit and you fumble the ball, but it goes on a line to the only guy on the field you don't want to get it to.
Ivory Winter with 5 forced fumbles on the season, and he scores a touchdown there with 4:44 to go. It's 20-0. Hayti will go for 2. Moore rolls right, finds a man out there, and he's got a 2-point conversion to Jamerson. Xavier Jamerson, the 6'2 tight end, he's a senior, and that makes it 22-0.
And they had a couple people in the same spot here in that pattern. I think that's designed to have a little bit more space than it did, but he was wide open and got it done.
They will call that a fumble recovery. 52 yards for Ivory Winters. So he's got a 62-yard run. He's got a 52-yard defensive fumble recovery for a touchdown. The Hayti defense has been stellar.
Well, they've been physical and fast, and you see them close here on this screen pass for no gain. Just harassing Beeman. A couple sacks. Interception in the end zone here. And then another interception. And then a fumble recovery return for a touchdown.
So it's 22-0 in favor of the Indians. And really, Dion, that could be the play that changes this whole game.
Yeah, because now if you're Hayti, now you can try and play defense again and get the ball back one more time before the half, because you get the ball coming out of the second half.
Kroenke takes the ball about the 10. He'll return it to the 18-yard line. Stop made by Demary Reed. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Cardinals. Jason Witherspoon, 7 tackles today. Already he averages 10 per game. as we still have 4.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. A big play by Hayti's defense on 3rd and 9. Comes up with a fumble recovery, take it to the house, and now it's 22-0. So Beeman hands off to Kaler. Kaler running back to the right side will get it across the 20 to about the 23-yard line. It's going to be a 5-yard run. And again, the little handoff to Kaler up the middle has been working for Lincoln.
Yeah, just a little basic kind of draw look here. The line from Lincoln lets those aggressive defenders get upfield, and Kaler just runs in right behind it.
So 2nd down and 5 for the Cardinals. Beeman calls for the ball. He's going to hand it to Kaler again. This time he's stopped kind of at the line of scrimmage.
Similar play from last time. This time the defensive line is not fooled on it. They kind of stay home a little more.
And it'll be 3rd down and 5. 3:35 to go. And if you're Lincoln, you want to get a first down here and keep that ball away from Hayti for sure.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is give this ball back to Hayti with any time left on the clock if you can. Definitely not with just 3 minutes on.
From their own 23-yard line, Beeman pumps once. Now he's running away, trying to get him as Winters. Thrown up in the air. Kroenke had a chance at it and dropped it. That one was just floated up in the air. Kroenke realized it, got a hand on it, and couldn't corral it.
Yeah, Beeman's running from his life from Winters here. Kind of throws it up. There's all kinds of white jerseys around, and Kroenke goes up and just can't bring it in.
And Beeman took quite a shot there on the end. So clock stops with 3:12 to go. And now it's 4th down and 5. And Kroenke will go deep to punt. At least that's the way it appears. You know he's probably got the green light to run if it opens. Snap goes back to Kroenke. Kroenke will kick it. And it's a good kick with a good roll as Moore runs away from it. And it's down by Landon Bond. But Hayti will have it at its own 41-yard line and plenty of time on the clock. 3:03 to go. Already leading 22-0.
Yes, they don't have any timeouts, but they don't need much time to score. They've shown that already today. Lincoln just get a stop or slow them down enough so they don't score before halftime, because this is going to be 2 possessions back-to-back here possibly. For Hayti as they get the ball to start the second half.
So here's Moore calling for the ball. Now he looks to the sideline. Still 10 on the play clock, so he's plenty good. Moore gets it. Now he wants to throw. Rolls to his left because Jackson Beeman is there. Outruns him. Throws across his body, and it's out of bounds.
That's a tough throw to make, running to that left and trying to throw it to the right. He almost could have just tucked and maybe gotten 5 or 6 yards out of that. I think he had the edge. I mean, he wasn't going to have a big run, but he was going to have some kind of positive yardage.
Interesting that Moore was talking to Winters right there. And we're 15 weeks in, and they were kind of pointing at assignments like, hey, you missed that guy. And you would think in the state championship game you're not going to have that, but it still happens. 2nd and 10 from the 41. Moore puts Winters on his right, sends a man in motion. Now Winters takes the handoff and cuts it back to his right. He gets past the 50s inside Lincoln territory, inside the 40-yard line. And Ivory Winters has a first down for the Indians.
That play looked like he was going to pinch inside a little bit. Steps in, puts his foot in the ground, gets outside of the edge after he breaks that one tackle, runs past another guy. And then Parker Ingalls does a good job of wrapping him up there, getting him out of bounds.
So 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line now. Winters to the left of Moore. Moore wants to throw. He does, and it's nearly intercepted. Almost picked off out there by the Cardinals. Jackson Beeman nearly had it.
Yeah, that should have been an interception. I don't know if he'd have gotten a pick six out of that, but definitely Beeman was right in the line of that. That ball was as much to Beeman.
And then nearly caught.
Everybody had a hand on that ball.
But Beeman, who plays both ways, as we said most of the kids do, nearly had a game changer right there. 2:43 to go, second down and 10. This time Winters straight up the middle, delays for a second, now breaks it to the outside, and he's out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Clock stops at 2:36. They'll mark him at the 24-yard line, a 15-yard carry for Ivory Winters.
For a power back, his hesitation and his sense of letting things develop in front of him is really a good trait as well. And he's got that little hesitation and then that explosion to go through.
Ivory Winters gets it again. Same place, same result of a first down. That's going to be an 11-yard gain. And Ivory Winters is just grinding the yards here.
Yeah, they're really establishing that run right there on the right-hand side of the line. And I'd put the pass away if it were me. Because they've gone down the field in less than a minute by running the ball.
Yeah,
Winters comes off on this one.
2:20 to go, and I don't think anything's wrong other than he needs just to sit down and get a break. So he'll take that break. He's got 168 yards rushing. Stevenson this time up the middle. Two hands on the ball this time as he gets to the 10-yard line.
You think that was discussed?
I would imagine so.
Yeah, he gets a good run there, 4 yards.
Yeah, Winters, 13 carries, 168 yards, and a touchdown so far. He also has a defensive touchdown for Hayti. 2nd and 7, still plenty of time. Stevenson still in there. He'll take the handoff, up the middle, spin move at the 5, dives to the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Indians.
Well, they're just lining right up here and going power right through the middle. And
great spin move here.
yep,
Once he got
spins
in the
out,
grass.
keeps his legs going forward. Bounces off his own man there. Little pinball action.
1st down and goal inside the 2-yard line. And Winters is back in the game. And now they're letting some time run off the clock. 5 seconds to snap it. They do. Moore hands it off to Winters up the middle. Touchdown, Hayti.
Again, once they stopped throwing the ball and just went to running it, they moved right down the field in less than 2 minutes to get yet another score.
It's 28-0 in favor of the Indians. 1:09 to go here before halftime. Just straight up the middle. Winters powers in.
Nothing real exciting. Take 2 steps, put your shoulder down, find the end zone.
And so Hayti will go for 2 and try to make it 30-0. Again, this is what Hayti does. They just don't kick. They just go for 2 every time. And they're 2 for 3 on the 2-point conversion. There's a flag down on this one as Moore will, I think he stopped. He doesn't make it. There's a flag down, and I believe it's going to be illegal motion. It is. And so that penalty will be declined, and it'll stay 28-0. Moore was trying to follow some of his blocks and didn't get there, didn't get to the pylon.
No, and they went short-sided there, and Lincoln did a good job just flooding that area. Just too many bodies there to get through.
Let's take another look. He's trying to follow his blocks, and then Winters is out there blocking. Winters turns around and said, ooh.
He stepped out of bounds before he got that around the pylon or not.
He tried to get that hand around there, didn't he? Winters with his 3rd touchdown today. He's got 2 rushing and 1 on defense. And so Hayti will kick off up 28-0, 1:09 to go here in the 2nd quarter. And right now, if you're Lincoln, you just don't want anything disastrous to happen.
Just hold on the ball, just get in the locker room. They've got no timeouts. You can sit on it if you want.
A Class 1 championship game, Hayti leading 28-0. If the score would hold, it would be Haty's first ever state title. The kick is away. And it goes, and it's picked up by Engels, and Engels returns it to the 30-yard line. You know, that really hasn't been a problem for Lincoln today. They've had decent field position off of the kick returns, as Engels does a nice job of stopping that ball that's bouncing. It's just a matter of too many turnovers.
And not sustaining drives. Just they've had some nice plays and things like that, but then Lincoln gets the pressure dial up on them, and they struggle with some of their pass plays. Some of their quicker outs have worked pretty well.
So let's see what they do here. Again, Hayti, no timeouts left. Lincoln with all three. Beeman takes the snap, looks to his left, throws. It is caught, and a little hook and lateral. If they get it to Kroenke, out of bounds, and there's going to be an extra 15 on that because Kroenke was out of bounds, and it looked like he was hit there by Moore out of bounds. So a big play, a little razzle-dazzle, and add 15 more, and it's going to be a big dividend there for the Cardinals.
Well, what had worked, the quick little out, and they run the hook and ladder off it, and then get the 15 on top. And now, with a minute left and 3 timeouts, they're going to be on the other side of the field.
Good catch by Hesse, and he laterals it to Kroenke, and then he's a full step out of bounds. And let's hear from Joel Easton, our referee.
Good ball. Personal foul. Defense. First down.
So it's a first down at the 40-yard line.
Well, now you're in a position you can run some of these quick outs here. Take advantage of how much they're playing off. Try and work your way down the field and see if you can get a score.
Again, 58 seconds ago, we're waiting for the chain gang to get in position. Now they have it set at the Hayti 40. Beeman takes a snap, fakes the handoff, gets it out here to Hesse, and Hesse has the catch. Let's see if they call a timeout. Nope, they're going to hurry up and try to get it going. That's a pickup of 7. It'll be second down and 3 inside the 33-yard line. Clock running with 40 seconds to go right now.
Moving quickly.
Now 33 seconds as they snap the ball. Beeman watched it all. He's going for Hesse deep, and it's out of bounds.
Over on the side there. When things get slick, guys going off the sideline there. Tyler Wooden slips, knocks down the signage, and gets over to that little bit of asphalt track that's around. We saw last night it was a little wet. Got to be careful over there.
One of the Indian defensive backs also coming up a little bit gingerly. And there you see the sign and what's left of it.
Photographer with the high dollar rain gear on his camera there. Little plastic bag.
Yeah.